Hello. This is my 5 goals based off the reading for this week. So my first one's simple. Talk to my wife about how much time she expected each week, just undivided attention, where we spend time with just each other and no phones, no homework or anything, but just us doing something together, or just talking. And so my first goal is 10 hours a week spent with her, undivided attention, just to develop our relationship, especially as newlyweds, and kind of learning about each other and who we are together. And so that goal will be analyzed after a month, and then we'll kind of discuss if more is needed, and then probably just keep reanalyzing. And so that would be my first goal. Second goal is to continue to develop and grow in my theology and biblical knowledge. Just coming out of school on that and just really starting to own exactly what I believe, as well as learning new ideas and learning maybe where I was taught wrong or where I need to better understand or better study. And so just continuing to grow, mainly through just reading my Bible as well as theological books, both ones that support what I already believe, but also ones that directly challenge what I believe. And so a way to just analyze that would be just being in discussion with people about different ideas and how well I can articulate and process through those ideas and talk about them without having to quote a book or look at a book, but just really understanding my thoughts. Third goal involves health. Last January, so January of 2016, I started losing weight, lost about 25 pounds, so went from 306 to 275, which I've stayed consistent for the past 4 months, so I've been able to maintain the weight loss. And so my original goal weight was 250, and so in 5 years I'd like to be down by 250, and also maintaining the weight loss and not just gaining it back, which is kind of a common problem with people who lose weight. And so analyze that. It's pretty simple. Just jump on the scale in 5 years and see what's up. Fourth goal is to gain knowledge about nonprofit support raising and fundraising. So my position that I start in June is fully funded by support raising, so I'm actually beginning that process of sending out support letters. But my ultimate goal for my second half of life, obviously I'm a little younger than everyone else in the class, but my second goal for life, my second half, is to in some way help with the criminal system. I spent a lot of time working with boys who had gotten in trouble in the prison system and who worked on a farm and did their school at home, or did the school through the farm program and lived there. And I see value in that. I see value in giving people second chances, and I see value in teaching them through life skills and through a faith-based community. And so my ultimate goal would be to do that with adults who are often less likely to get a second chance than even teenage boys. And so doing that through some capacity, hopefully through some form of physical activity. So I really like to run like a golf course in a park and employ adults to come live on the facility, work at the facility, but then also go through specific counseling and training and an effective long-term rehab, faith-based. And so that's kind of my long-term goal. Obviously, a lot of planning and structure is needed, and also prayer in that. But just kind of gaining knowledge about startup of nonprofits and fundraising for those and what it looks like just to begin a program, to set standards, to start the conversation even with the criminal justice system, as well as to come up with goals and processes and standards and procedures for the program itself. And so just kind of thinking through what that looks like, where it's going, and just to kind of slowly ease into that, because obviously it's a long ways away, but also is something that takes vast amount of planning. And so then my fifth and final goal is in 5 years to be leading in some capacity. I'd really like to be leading a group of people, whether it's a staff or just a small group, or a church even. I'd like to be in a form of leadership. My top spiritual gift on almost all the tests I take is leadership, and so it's something I'd like to utilize as soon as I can. But definitely within 5 years, I should be leading in some capacity to be honoring to my gift. And so those are my 5 goals. They are very measurable and standard goals, but also important to shaping who I am and who I want to be. So thanks for watching my video. It's been a great class, and I'm sure I'll see some of you in my next class. So have a good night. Bye.